My child, this is an urgent call for your soul. God says it's an emergency. Please do not look away from this moment, because a good news is coming your way. My child, I need you to listen with everything you have, because what is being said right now is a divine alert meant specifically for you. This is not a coincidence. This is not something you just happened to find while scrolling through your day. This is a moment that was set aside in the heavens just for you to hear. If you walk away now, you might miss the very thing you have been crying out for in the middle of the night. There is very good news headed your way, and it is closer than you think. I want you to take a deep breath and realize that you are standing on the edge of a massive change. Something heavy that has been weighing you down for years is finally about to break. You have felt the pressure, you have felt the struggle, and you have wondered if things would ever get better. I am here to tell you that the shift starts in this very hour. This is a holy moment, a sacred appointment that you cannot afford to ignore. If you turn your head now, you might miss the miracle that was designed with your name on it. Open your heart right now. You have prayed so many times, and you have shed so many tears that nobody else saw. You thought you were alone in your pain, but you were never forgotten. Every single whisper you sent up to the sky was heard. Every time you felt like giving up but decided to keep going, it was seen. And now, the response you have been waiting for is finally arriving. This message is the answer to the secret hopes you've been holding on to. Please stay until the very end of this message. What is being revealed here has the power to turn your entire life around in ways you never thought possible. You are not here by accident. The universe has aligned this specific time and place so that these words could reach your ears. This is the seed for your breakthrough. This is the declaration that your season of suffering is coming to an end. Comment, Amen. Right now, if you are ready to receive this and affirm your faith in what is coming. You might feel like you just stumbled upon this video, but there is no such thing as a random event when it comes to your destiny. You were led here. You were brought to this point because you are ready for the next level of your life. I am not just giving you a little bit of hope to get through the day. I am declaring a total transformation. You have been asking when the cycle of struggle would finally stop. My child, it stops today. This is the beginning of your new story. Do not stop listening, because every word here contains a piece of the blessing that is about to land in your lap. I want your heart to be completely still. Listen to the quiet voice inside you that knows this is the truth. You are not lost, and you are not forgotten. Even in those moments when it felt like the whole world had turned its back on you, you were being held. You were being protected. You were being prepared for the abundance that is now at your door. This call is not meant to bring fear into your life. It is meant to bring you freedom. It is a rescue mission for your spirit. You have been stuck in a place of confusion and exhaustion for far too long. You have worked hard, you have served others, and you have exhausted yourself trying to make things work. I see your weariness, but I also see the wind of favor that is starting to blow in your direction. The doors that have been locked tight for years are about to swing wide open. Think about the things you thought were dead and gone. Think about the dreams you tucked away because they seemed too hard to reach. Those things are being brought back to life. The struggle you are in right now is not the end of your journey. It is just the ground where your miracle is growing. You have cried through enough long nights. Now it is time for joy to take up residence in your house. This isn't a temporary fix. This is a lasting, overwhelming happiness that will change how you see the world. If you believe that this word is for you, I want you to comment 1 in 11 to claim it. It doesn't matter what your bank account looks like right now. It doesn't matter what your past mistakes were or what people have said about you. Human opinions do not decide your worth or your future. When the divine chooses to bless you, no person on earth can stop it. You are being chosen for a blessing that you didn't even have to qualify for. It is coming simply because you are loved. Get ready to receive things you never expected. You are going to see healing in your body where there was pain. You are going to find peace in your mind where there was constant worry. There is a new level of stability coming to your home and your family. Relationships that were broken are going to find a path toward restoration. Everything that has felt dry and empty in your life is about to be filled with fresh provision. The voices of fear have tried to keep you small for a long time. They have told you that you weren't good enough or that you had missed your chance. But there is a louder voice speaking now, and it is a voice that breaks every chain. This is your moment to wake up. This is the hour when your ordinary life becomes something extraordinary. You questioned if anyone was listening to your prayers. You wondered if they were just disappearing into the air. I promise you, they were caught and held. Every single word you spoke in faith was heard. The timing had to be just right, and that time is now. Things are going to start moving quickly. You are going to see shifts happen suddenly and with great power. Do not waste this appointment by being distracted. This is a heart-to-heart message. You are moving into a season where everything will finally start to make sense. You will look back at the delays and the losses and realize they were actually protecting you from things you weren't ready for. The broken pieces of your life are being used to build something much stronger. The enemy tried to make you quit just before you reached this point, but you stayed. You kept moving, and because you didn't give up, you are going to receive even more than you originally asked for. There is a spiritual inheritance being released to you right now. You won't just get back what you lost, you will receive double for your trouble. You have walked through storms that would have finished anyone else, and yet here you are. Favor is starting to chase you down. Things are shifting even as you hear these words. Before this day is over, you will receive a sign that this is real. It might be a message, a phone call, or a strange coincidence that makes you smile because you know it's a confirmation. Watch for it. Nothing is random. Everything is being orchestrated for your ultimate good. If this is touching your soul, like this message as a way of telling the universe you are ready to receive, I am sending you a real release, a breakthrough that doesn't come with doubt or confusion. I want to give you a peace that stays with you, not just for a moment, but forever. This is about more than just a quick fix. It's about a new way of living. There is a shift happening deep inside your spirit. Now, you can feel it. Something is stirring, and it is the sound of your purpose waking up. You are being guided toward clarity and away from the fog. You will not be left in the dark. From the beginning to the end, you are being watched over. You will look back at this very day and realize it was the turning point. This is the moment the atmosphere changed. The fire you went through didn't destroy you, it made you pure. You are stronger now, you are wiser now, and you are finally ready to step into the life that has been waiting for you. Comment 333 to declare that you are stepping into your new season with full faith and confidence. My child, I want you to understand that the cycle of lack and the feeling of being not enough is officially over for you. For a long time you have watched others get the breaks while you stayed in the shadows. You have watched people who didn't work as hard as you or care as much as you get the promotions, the houses, and the happy endings. You wondered if there was a ceiling over your life that you just couldn't break through. I am here to tell you that the ceiling has been shattered. The limits that were placed on you by your upbringing, by your past mistakes, or by the words of others are being removed right now. You are moving into a space of total overflow, where you won't have to struggle for every penny or fight for every bit of peace. There is a specific reason why your life is shifting at this moment. It is because you have passed the test of the wilderness. You stayed faithful when you had nothing, and now you are being trusted with much. I am preparing a table for you right in front of the people who said you would never make it. This isn't about revenge or making others feel bad. It is about showing the power of grace in your life. The very people who overlooked you will now have to look up to see what is happening in your world. They will see the restoration of your health, the abundance in your finances, and the glow of joy on your face. They will ask how it happened, and the only answer you will have is that it was a gift from above. I am going deep into the roots of your life to fix things that have been broken for generations. There is a healing taking place in your bloodline. The trauma that your parents and grandparents carried, the patterns of addiction or poverty that seem to follow your family, those chains are snapping today. You are the one who is breaking the cycle. You are the one who is opening a new door for everyone who comes after you. This healing isn't just on the surface. It is going into the memories you tried to bury and the pain you thought you had to live with forever. You are being washed clean of the heaviness of the past. You will walk with a lightness in your step that you haven't felt since you were a child. There is a secret to this level of abundance that is finally being revealed to you. Sometimes the world hides the simplest truths, but today those truths are being made clear. There are ways to align your mind and your spirit that allow blessings to flow to you in seconds rather than years. You might have heard about hidden methods or scientific breakthroughs that help people shift from being broke to being wealthy almost instantly. These are not coincidences, they are tools that are being placed in your hands. There is a way to tap into the power of your own mind to manifest the dream home, the car, and the freedom you have always wanted. I want you to be open to these new ways of thinking, because the old ways of grinding and exhausting yourself are no longer necessary. If you feel your spirit jumping as you hear this, I want you to comment 222 to show that you are ready for this complete healing and abundance. This is your sign that you are moving from the back of the line to the front. You have been patient, and now your patience is being rewarded with a sudden acceleration. What used to take you 10 years to achieve will now happen in 10 months or even 10 days. The time of waiting is over. The time of possessing your promises is here. You are going to see a transformation in your bank account that reflects the transformation in your heart. I am replacing your fear with a fresh vision for your future. You used to wake up with a heavy chest, wondering how you would survive the day. From now on, you will wake up with excitement, wondering what good things are going to happen. Your energy is being renewed. Your mind is being cleared of the fog of depression and anxiety. You are being given a sharp focus and a creative spirit that will lead you to new ideas and new opportunities. You won't have to chase after success. Success is going to start chasing you. People will be drawn to you because of the peace you carry. Do not be afraid of the new that is coming. Sometimes we get comfortable in our struggle because it's all we know, but I am calling you out of the familiar and into the extraordinary. You were never meant to just survive. You were made to thrive, to lead, and to be a light for others. The abundance coming your way is meant to be shared. You are going to be a funnel of blessing for your community and your family. You will have more than enough to pay your bills, more than enough to enjoy your life, and more than enough to give to those in need. I want you to think about the most impossible situation in your life right now. Maybe it's a legal battle, a health crisis, or a mountain of debt. I want you to see that mountain crumbling into dust. It has no power over you anymore. The authority you have been given is greater than any obstacle in your path. You are being equipped with a string that is not your own. When you speak, things will change. When you move, doors will open. You are no longer a victim of your circumstances. You are the architect of your new reality. The world might be in chaos, but you will be in peace. There might be lack all around you, but your storehouse will be full. This is the divine protection and provision that belongs to you. You are being hidden from the storm and placed in a land of milk and honey. This is not a fairy tale. This is the reality for those who choose to believe and receive. You have already taken the first step by listening to this message. Now, take the next step by believing that you are worthy of every good thing that is being mentioned. You don't have to work for this love. You just have to accept it. Every tear you ever cried over your finances has been counted. Every night you spent worrying about your future has been seen. The compensation for those hard times is being released. You are getting back everything the years of struggle tried to steal from you. You are getting your time back, your joy back, and your resources back. This is your year of jubilee. This is the time when all debts are cancelled and all captives are set free. You are walking out of the prison of not enough and into the palace of more than enough. If you can see yourself living this life, comment "I'm ready" below. Let the universe know that you have dropped your bags of worry and you are ready to pick up your crown of favor. You are not the person you were 5 minutes ago. You are being upgraded. You are being refined. You are being prepared for a life that is so beautiful it will feel like a dream. But I promise you, it is very real, and it starts the moment you decide to claim it. Keep your heart open, keep your head up, and watch as the miracles start to pour in one after another. This is your time, my child. I want you to look at the sky today and realize that the very atmosphere around you has changed. There is a weight that has lifted, even if you can't see it with your eyes yet. You have been carrying the burden of other people's expectations and the heavy shadows of your own past for far too long. I am telling you right now that those chains have not just been loosened, they have been vaporized. You are walking into a space of total clarity where the path ahead of you is being lit up with a bright divine light. No longer will you have to second-guess every decision or live in the fear of making a wrong move. Your intuition is being sharpened, and your inner voice is becoming louder and clearer than the noise of the world. Think about the areas in your life where you felt completely stuck, like you were running in place and getting nowhere. Those areas are receiving a sudden burst of momentum. It is like a dam has finally broken, and the water is rushing in to fill every dry and cracked place in your soul. You are going to see progress in 1 week that usually takes a year. This is the power of divine timing. When the universe decides it is your turn, nothing on this earth can hold you back. You don't need to push or shove your way to the front anymore. You are being carried by a current of favor that is much stronger than your own effort. This is the grace you have been searching for, and it is finally here to stay. I am also dealing with the people who have tried to hinder your progress. There have been those who spoke against you in secret, those who tried to trip you up, and those who simply didn't believe in the greatness inside you. You don't have to lift a finger to defend yourself. There is a shield around you that deflects every negative word and every hidden trap. The plans that were meant to harm you are being turned around to help you. The very obstacles that were placed in your way are being used as stepping stones to get you to a higher place. You are being protected in ways you don't even realize. Even when you are sleeping, work is being done on your behalf to clear the road for your arrival. If you can feel this protection covering you right now, I want you to comment 777 to seal this promise. This number represents the perfection of the plan that is unfolding for you. You are not a project that is halfway finished. You are a masterpiece that is being revealed. Every scar you carry is being turned into a mark of beauty and strength. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by the glory that is about to come through you. You are becoming a magnet for high vibration opportunities and people who will truly value your worth. The days of being used or undervalued are over. From this moment on, you will only attract those who see the light in you and want to help it shine even brighter. I am restoring the time you think you lost. You might feel like you wasted years in the wrong relationships, the wrong jobs, or the wrong mindset. You might feel like you are behind in life compared to your peers. I want to tell you that in the spiritual realm, time is not linear. I am collapsing the timeline of your struggle and expanding the timeline of your success. You are going to catch up and leap ahead. The lost years are being repaid to you with interest. You will have more energy in your later years than you did in your youth. You will have more joy in your current season than you ever thought possible. Every tear you shed in secret is being turned into a seed of massive harvest. This restoration is also physical. I am looking at your body, and I see the places where stress has taken a toll. I see the tension in your shoulders, the exhaustion in your eyes, and the aches that you've tried to ignore. I am sending a wave of healing energy from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Your cells are being renewed. Your blood is being purified. Your strength is being replenished like that of a young eagle. You are going to wake up with a vitality that surprises you. The illnesses that have lingered are losing their grip. You are being made whole because you have a great work to do, and you need a strong vessel to carry the blessings that are coming. I want you to prepare your home for abundance. Start acting as if the wealth you've prayed for has already arrived. Clear out the clutter of the old season to make room for the new. When you act in faith, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. You are going to receive an unexpected financial blessing within the next few days. It might come through a gift, a refund, a new business idea, or a promotion you didn't even apply for. This is not just a little bit of extra cash. It is the beginning of a new stream of wealth. This is the seed that will grow into a forest of security for you and your children. You are moving from a survival bank account to a legacy bank account. Don't let doubt creep back in. The moment you feel a thought of worry, replace it with a thought of gratitude. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the door to more. Even before you see the full manifestation of these promises, give thanks for them. Thank the divine for the healing, the money, the peace, and the love that is on its way. When you live in a state of thank you, you become unstoppable. You are shifting your frequency from one of wanting to one of having. This is the highest level of faith, and it is where the real miracles happen. You are a co-creator of your life, and today you are creating something magnificent. I see you standing at a crossroads. One path leads back to the familiar pain, and the other leads into the unknown glory. Do not be afraid to take the path of glory. It might look different than what you expected, but it is exactly what you need. You are being led by a hand that has never failed. You are being guided by a wisdom that knows the end from the beginning. You don't have to have all the answers right now. You just have to take the next step with confidence. Every step you take is firm because the ground beneath you is being made solid. You will not stumble and you will not fall. I want you to know that you are deeply loved, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are a child of the Most High, a spark of the divine fire. There is nothing you could ever do to lose this love, and there is nothing you have to do to earn it. It is your birthright. When you realize how much you are loved, the fear of the future simply disappears. Why would you worry about tomorrow when the Creator of the universe is looking after you today? You are the apple of His eye. You are the focus of His favor. Everything is being aligned for your benefit. As we move forward into this new reality, I want you to keep your heart soft. Don't let the hardness of the world turn you into someone you aren't. Your kindness is your greatest strength. Your ability to love even when it's hard is what sets you apart. The blessings that are coming to you are meant to flow through you to others. You are going to be a source of hope for people who are currently where you used to be. You will tell your story, and it will give them the courage to keep going. Your breakthrough is not just for you, it is a signal to the world that miracles are still happening every single day. If you are ready to be a light for others and receive your own miracle, comment "I am a light" below. Declare your purpose and your readiness. You are stepping into a life of meaning and impact. You are no longer just existing. You are fulfilling a destiny that was written before you were even born. The stars are aligned, the gates are open, and your name is being called. Walk forward with your head held high. You are the one the world has been waiting for, and your time is now. This is the moment where everything changes for the better, forever. Keep listening, because the final piece of the puzzle is about to be revealed. My child, this is the final stretch of your transformation, and I want you to feel the weight of this truth. The door to your past has not just been closed, it has been locked, and the key has been thrown away. You cannot go back to that version of yourself, even if you tried. The person who was defined by struggle, the person who felt small and overlooked, no longer exists. You are being born into a new identity today. I am breathing fresh life into your lungs and a new fire into your spirit. This is the moment where the silence of the last few years is replaced by a loud, clear song of victory. You have been waiting for a sign that the hard part is over, and this message is that sign. You are crossing the finish line of your endurance and stepping onto the podium of your reward. There is a divine partnership happening right now between your faith and the power of the universe. You are not meant to carry the weight of your future on your own shoulders. I am taking the heavy lifting off of you. Every worry about how you will make it, how you will pay the bills, or how you will fix your family is being handled by a higher authority. Your job is simply to remain in a state of rest and expectation. When you rest, you show that you trust the process. When you expect good things, you draw them toward you like a magnet. I am orchestrating meetings with people you haven't met yet, who have the keys to your next level. I am putting your name in the minds of Desi. Scion makers while they sleep. You are being promoted in the spirit before you see it in the natural world. I want to talk to you about the sudden nature of what is coming. For a long time it felt like nothing was happening. It felt like you were planting seeds in concrete. But underneath the surface, deep in the soil of your life, roots were growing strong. Now, those roots are ready to support a massive harvest. You are going to see things happen so quickly it will make your head spin. One day you will be wondering how to make ends meet, and the next day you will have more than enough to share. One day you will feel a lingering pain in your body, and the next day you will wake up with the energy of a teenager. These sudden miracles are the result of all the prayers you thought were ignored. They weren't ignored. They were being saved for this exact moment of maximum impact. There is a secret to this abundance that many people never find, and I want to make sure you don't miss it. Sometimes the answers we seek are hidden in the way we use our own minds. There has been talk of powerful tools, even things that were once kept secret by high-level organizations, that reveal how our brainwaves can attract wealth. Imagine a simple 7-second shift in your thinking that could unlock the flow of prosperity. Scientists and researchers have found that we have the power to jump from a life of lack to a life of overflow just by changing our internal frequency. I am placing this knowledge in your path because I want you to have every advantage. There is a way to align your brain with the rhythm of the universe so that dream homes, luxury cars, and total financial freedom become your everyday reality. Do not be afraid to look into these new ways of living, for they are gifts to help you thrive in this modern world. As this shift takes place, people are going to notice a Chan in you. They will see a glow on your face that wasn't there before. They will hear a confidence in your voice that replaces the old hesitation. Some people will be happy for you, while others will be confused by how quickly your life turned around. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. Your success will be your testimony. You went from being the one who was always asking for help to being the one who provides the help. You went from being the one who was overlooked to the one who is leading the way. This isn't just a temporary change in your luck, it is a permanent change in your status. You are being seated in a place of honor because you stayed humble during your time in the valley. I am also bringing a deep sense of order to your home. Where there was chaos, there will be peace. Where there was constant arguing or tension, there will be laughter and understanding. Your house will become a sanctuary, a place where the atmosphere is so heavy with blessing that anyone who walks through your door feels it. Your children and your family members will be covered by the overflow of your faith. They will eat from the fruit of the trees you planted during your darkest nights. You are leaving a legacy that will last for hundreds of years. The name of your family will no longer be associated with struggle. It will be a name associated with generosity, strength, and divine favor. If you are ready to claim this final seal of your breakthrough, I want you to comment 888 right now. This is the number of new beginnings and infinite abundance. By typing it, you are telling the universe that you accept this new life with open arms. You are saying yes to the wealth, yes to the healing, and yes to the peace. Do not let this moment pass without making that declaration. Your words have power, and when you speak your agreement, the heavens move on your behalf. You are a creator, and today you are creating a world where all your needs are met, and all your dreams are within reach. I want you to take a moment to forgive yourself for everything you think you did wrong in the past. Stop holding on to the what-ifs and the should-haves. The divine has already forgiven you, so why haven't you forgiven yourself? Those mistakes were just lessons that made you who you are today. Without that pain, you wouldn't have the strength you have now. Without that lack, you wouldn't appreciate the abundance that is pouring in. Everything has worked together for your good. You are being washed clean of all regret. You are standing in the present moment, and the present moment is beautiful. You are loved, you are valued, and you are worthy of every single blessing mentioned in this message. As we conclude this divine appointment, I want you to carry this feeling with you. Don't let the noise of the world drown out the truth you have heard here. You are a champion. You are a winner. You are a child of the most powerful force in existence. Nothing can stop you. No person can block your path, and no circumstance can dim your light. You are moving into a season where the sun never sets on your joy. You will look back at this day as the day the old you died and the new powerful you was born. Walk out into your day with your head held high, knowing that the entire universe is backing you up. I am sending you out with a final blessing of protection. Wherever you go, favor will go before you. Whatever you touch will prosper. Your coming and your going will be blessed. You will be the head and not the tail. You will be above and not beneath. The struggle is officially over. The victory is officially yours. Keep your eyes on the horizon, because the best is not just coming, it is already here. Believe it, receive it, and live it. This is your life now. This is your reality. This is your truth. Comment Amen one last time to finalize this contract of blessing between you and the divine. You are free. You are whole. You are blessed beyond measure. Now go and live the life you were created for. My child, today, specifically today, January 6th, the energy around you is shifting in a way that has never happened before. Archangel Michael is stepping forward at this exact second, and he has a message that he was strictly forbidden from revealing until the clock reached this specific day. He has seen what is coming for you, and when he looked into your timeline, he was brought to tears. He wasn't crying because of pain or tragedy. He was weeping because of the sheer magnitude of the blessing that is about to crash into your life. It is so bright, so sudden, and so overwhelming that even the angels had to take a step back in awe. You need to stay here. You need to listen to every word, because the next few minutes are going to calibrate your soul for a massive reception. He says you have only a matter of seconds before this shift begins to take root in your reality. If you blink, if you let your attention wander, you might miss the subtle signal that the universe is sending to you right now. The air in your room might feel different. You might feel a sudden warmth or a heaviness lifting off your shoulders. That is not a coincidence. That is the presence of Archangel Michael standing right behind this moment, whispering the truth that your soul has been starving for. He says he tried to send you signs before. He tried to give you hints in your dreams and through numbers, but the gate was not fully open yet. Heaven had to keep the door shut for your protection. But today, on January 6th, that lock has been broken. The gate is swinging wide open. Please, do not skip this. Something in your life that has felt like a stone wall for months, perhaps even years, is about to crumble into dust. You know exactly what I am talking about. That one situation where you felt completely stuck. That one prayer you have whispered into your pillow night after night, wondering if anyone was listening. Michael says he heard every single whisper. He saw the tears you wiped away quickly so no one would see. He watched you walk through your days with a smile painted on your face while your heart was heavy with worry. You have been pretending to be okay for so long. You have been carrying the weight of the world, acting strong for everyone else, while silently wondering when it would be your turn for relief. Tonight, destiny is breaking its silence. You need to stay until the very end of this message, because the turning point you have been begging for begins the moment this truth touches your heart. Michael says there is a single, specific moment rushing toward you that is going to flip the entire script of your life. It is going to happen in a way that nobody saw coming. Not your family, not your friends, and certainly not the people who doubted you. Even you, with all your faith, will be shocked by how fast this happens. He says the reason he was so emotional when he viewed your future is that he saw the vindication. He saw you standing in a place of total victory. This is a blessing so unexpected and so huge that it feels like a once-in-a-lifetime event. The next few days are carrying a vibration that is going to surprise everyone who ever underestimated you. Think about the doors that were slammed in your face. Think about the no, answers that broke your heart. Michael says watch closely, because a door you thought was permanently welded shut is going to fly open with such force that it will leave your enemies confused. They won't understand how you rose so quickly. They won't understand how you healed so fast. Stay with me, because Michael says your future is not just going to be bright. It is going to be explosive. Today is the first real signal that the universe has finally chosen you for this upgrade. You are being called up. Do not leave this space. What I am about to tell you next is the specific part that Archangel Michael insisted must reach your ears before this day is over. He said your soul has been sending out distress signals, silent frequencies begging for clarity and help. And today, January 6th, is the only day the atmosphere is thin enough for the answer to break through instantly. Something massive is waiting for you. It is something that has been written in your destiny scroll for years, but it was blocked by timing, by lessons, and by spiritual protection until right now. Look deeper for a second. Michael says the fact that you stopped to hear this is not an accident. The algorithm did not bring you here. Your spirit guides did. For weeks, your angels have been trying to pull you toward a specific turning point. They have been trying to guide you toward a breakthrough that will feel like someone physically lifted a mountain off your chest. Imagine that feeling. Imagine taking a breath and realizing the anxiety is gone. Imagine waking up and realizing the financial stress has dissolved. That is the energy entering your life right now. It is a rare alignment. It only happens when a human being is about to step into an unpredictable and miraculous rise. Archangel Michael is showing me a vision of you right now. You are standing in a place where everything that once had power over you, your past mistakes, the hurtful words of others, your financial fears, suddenly loses its grip. It just falls away. In this vision, the people who ignored your value are suddenly looking for you. They are seeking you out. The opportunities that rejected you are circling back, but this time they are coming with double the offer and double the respect. Stay with me. Your life is about to shock you. Before we go deeper, Michael wants you to take one small action to solidify this bond. He asks you to engage with this energy, share this truth, or simply speak your agreement. Not for metrics, but because he says your voice acts like a key. When you express your intention, when you say, "I am ready," the universe responds faster. Type, "I am ready," in the comments if you can feel this shift beginning. Do it now to lock this energy into your timeline. Do not think for a second that this is the end of the message. This is merely the warm-up. The next reveal is going to hit deeper and sharper. Something massive is hovering over your life, waiting for permission to land. Michael says the countdown has already reached 0. Your breakthrough is not months away, it is seconds away. Stay with me, beloved. Do not let the distractions of the world pull you away. What I am about to tell you now is the moment where Michael's voice trembled in the vision. He said, "This part is where everything changes for them. If you leave even for a second, you might miss the exact detail meant to guide your next step. Every heartbeat of this message is acting like a magnet, pulling you closer to the truth." Listen carefully. Michael says he saw the exact split second your life takes a dramatic turn. He said it begins suddenly, without any warning signs. It will be like a hidden door swinging open in a room you thought was empty. It could come as a message on your phone, an unexpected introduction to a person, or a sudden realization in your mind. Whatever form it takes, it will make you stop in your tracks, catch your breath, and say out loud, "This was meant for me." He says your doubters, your past fears, and your anxieties are losing their grip on your throat. Something big is aligning in your favor behind the scenes. The pain you have carried in silence is dissolving like sugar in hot water. The loneliness you hid inside your chest is ending. The confusion you have been battling is about to transform into clarity, so sharp and so clean that it feels like the universe washed your path overnight. Stay with me. Your breakthrough is not far away in the distance. It is stepping toward you right now. Now, listen to the part Michael whispered softly, almost like a secret. He said your future holds a moment where you finally understand why nothing worked out before. You will look back at the failed relationships and the lost jobs, and you will smile. You will realize that the delay wasn't a denial. It was absolute protection. You weren't losing time. You were being prepared for a weight of glory that you couldn't carry back then. But you can carry it now. Today is the signal. Today is the spark. This is the first vibration of a destiny switch that has been flipped to the on position. Stay with me. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part of this message is going to reveal the deeper truth, the one that even the archangels struggled to communicate without becoming emotional. Your rising is closer than you think. Do not let your mind wander to your to-do list. Do not let your mind wander to your worries. Stay right here. This is the part Michael said he was never allowed to reveal until January 6th. He whispered, "If they hear this, their whole path will shift." He didn't cry out of fear for you. He cried because of how sudden, how explosive, and how unbelievably powerful your rise is going to be. He showed a vision of you standing in a place you once thought you would never reach. A place of stability. A place of peace. A place of abundance that once felt impossible for someone with your background. The people who underestimated you will be shocked at how fast your life transforms. Someone who once dismissed your worth will soon see you in a light they cannot ignore. A blessing that was blocked for years is now rushing toward you at a speed you won't believe. It is coming like a tidal wave, washing away the debris of your past. Before we move to the next phase of this revelation, remember that your intention strengthens your destiny. When you put your agreement out into the world, blessings come in. Stay with me. Michael says the next section contains the turning point, the detail that explains why everything in your life is suddenly connecting. Something huge is already moving toward you. Do not skip, because this is the part where Michael's voice grew firm, almost urgent. He said, "If they stop here, they will miss the most important shift of their destiny. This moment right now is the doorway. You have been carrying a silent weight, a burden nobody sees, and today the universe is finally responding to it. My child, do not stop now. You have come too far to turn back, and Michael says that if you pause here, you might miss the very reason your soul guided you to this message in the first place. You have been carrying a silent weight for so long, a heavy burden that nobody around you truly sees or understands. You walk into rooms and smile, you ask others how they are doing, but deep inside, you are managing a storm that never seems to break. Michael wants you to know that today, the universe is finally responding to that specific, silent endurance. He says your spirit has survived hurricanes that you never spoke about to a single soul, and because you held on when you wanted to let go, the reward coming your way is arriving with a force that will startle you. Listen closely to what he is showing me now. Michael is revealing a vision of your path, clearing in a matter of seconds, like thick, grey storm clouds suddenly parting to reveal the sun after years of darkness. He says that someone or something is about to enter your life with a purpose so powerful that it will completely redirect where you are going. This is not a small adjustment. This is a total realignment of your destiny. He says your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't even entered yet. Your energy is being strengthened to handle a level of success you previously thought was out of reach. Doors that once ignored your knock, doors that seemed locked from the inside, are going to swing open before you even reach for the handle. He says a message, an opportunity, a breakthrough, or even a specific person will appear unexpectedly in your reality, and when they do, it will feel like the missing puzzle piece you've been hunting for your entire life. This is why you must stay until the end. Your resilience, your patience, those quiet prayers you whispered when you were crying yourself to sleep, everything is aligning into a single moment of sudden transformation. Michael explained that the reason he was moved to tears when he looked at your timeline is that your future is so much bigger, brighter, and more miraculous than anything you have ever imagined for yourself. Now comes the moment he urged you not to miss. He says you are stepping into a timeline right now where nothing can stop your rise. Not your own doubt, not your fear, and certainly not your past mistakes. He needs you to understand a fundamental truth about your journey. Your blessings were never denied. They were simply delayed. And now, on this day, January 6th, that delay is officially ending. The waiting room is closed. You are being called into the office of destiny. Something huge is waiting for you, and Michael wants to reveal the exact energy shift that begins the moment this truth settles in your heart. Stay with me, because your breakthrough is already moving toward you like a freight train. Do not skip this next section, because this is where Michael's message becomes sharper, clearer, and more intense than anything he has revealed before. He said, "This is where their destiny cracks open. Do not scroll away. Do not look at the clock. Your next breath might align with the exact blessing that has been circling your life for months, just waiting for the right frequency to land. That moment is now." Listen very deeply to this promise. Michael says your spirit is stepping into a phase where everything that once drained you, defeated you, or delayed you is losing its power instantly. He saw a scene in your future where the pain you carried for so long simply falls off your body like a heavy chain, breaking without you even having to struggle. It just drops. He says that someone who once caused you hurt, betrayal, or anxiety no longer has access to your energy. That cord is being cut. Someone who doubted you, who whispered that you wouldn't make it, will soon face the shock of seeing you rise above everything they assumed you would fail at. He says your life is about to gain speed, momentum, direction, and purpose all at the same time. Stay until the end, because once this shift begins, it is not going to stop. Your future is moving toward you faster than your fear can hold it back. And now, listen to the part Michael whispered with a steady, unshakable certainty. He said, "Your next chapter does not require approval, validation, or permission from anyone. You do not need them to believe in you anymore. Your path is divinely protected, and your rise is divinely timed. The universe has been aligning people, situations, and opportunities behind your back, quietly, secretly, and precisely, just to prepare this specific breakthrough for you. You thought nothing was happening, but everything was happening. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part of this message holds the revelation of what Michael calls the moment your destiny finally recognizes you. Your story is about to change forever. Stay with me. Do not skip, because this is the part where the message becomes almost electric. He said, "Tell them this moment is the spark their soul has been waiting for. Your energy right now is sensitive, powerful, and open. It is like the universe is leaning in close, listening to the rhythm of your heartbeat. Listen with your heart, not just your ears." Michael says he saw a moment just ahead of you that is so unexpected and life-altering that it will make you pause in the middle of your day and whisper, "Finally, it's my turn." He says the struggles you carried weren't signs of failure, they were signs of intense preparation. He saw you stepping into a phase where the things you once prayed for start arriving without warning. He saw connections forming that you didn't force. He saw opportunities unfolding that you didn't have to chase. He saw a sense of peace settling over you in a way you haven't felt in years. Stay until the end. He says someone will soon speak words to you that bring instant clarity to a confusing situation. Someone will step forward with pure intention, and something you have been waiting for will finally reveal itself. This is not a coincidence. This is alignment. And now, the part he emphasized again and again. Michael says your past is losing its power over your future. The mistakes, the heartbreaks, the losses, they are no longer chains holding you down. They are simply lessons that made you wise. He said your spirit has survived what should have broken you. And because of that survival, your blessing will arrive with double the force. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part will uncover the emotional truth behind why your destiny needed time and why right now, January 6th, is your moment to rise. Stay until the end. Your transformation is already in motion. Do not skip, because this part carries a message Michael said would shake your spirit awake. He whispered, "This is where they finally understand why I cried when I saw their future. The energy around you right now is shifting in waves you cannot see with your eyes, but you can definitely feel them in your gut. Stay with me, because the words you hear next might be the exact guidance your soul has been searching for. Listen closely. Michael says your life is standing at the edge of a powerful turning point. He showed a vision of you stepping out of one timeline and entering another, one that is stronger, brighter, and aligned with everything you once believed was out of reach. He said a door that was shut in your life wasn't a rejection. It was a redirection, moving you toward a path that was built specifically for you, not forced upon you. He said the pain that shaped you is about to become the reason you rise. Someone who didn't value you will watch from a distance as your life elevates beyond their imagination. Stay until the end. He said your heart is preparing for a surprise that will silence every doubt you ever had about your own worth. And now, the part he spoke slowly, almost like a sacred promise. Michael said, "Your spirit is being lifted higher because you finally reached the point where you are ready to receive." He said the delays are ending. The waiting is ending. The confusion is ending. Do not skip. Stay with me. Something huge is waiting for you. And the next part reveals the moment your destiny begins to accelerate faster, louder, and more powerfully than anything you have experienced before. Stay until the end. What is coming will change everything. If you are ready to claim this protection and this rise, I want you to leave a comment right now. Write, "I receive my turn," to signal to the universe that you are open to this shift. Do not just think it, write it down to ground the energy. Michael says the simple act of declaring your readiness can speed up the process. Write, "I receive my turn," and then stay with me, because we are about to go even deeper into the vision Michael saw for you. The next revelation explains the specific nature of the blessing coming your way. My child, do not skip this section, because this is the specific part where Michael's message becomes almost overwhelming in its beauty. He said, if they hear this now, their spirit will finally understand why everything in their life felt so delayed. You have asked yourself that question 1,000 times. Why me? Why does it take so long? Why does everyone else seem to move forward while I feel frozen? Michael wants you to know that today, on January 6th, the answer is finally being delivered to your doorstep. He says the delay was never a denial of your dreams. It was a divine pause for your protection. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay until the end. Do not scroll. Do not look away. Your destiny is aligning in real time, and every second you stay connected pulls you closer to the breakthrough that is already moving toward you. Michael says he saw a moment in your immediate future where everything suddenly clicks. It will feel like the universe finally reveals the hidden pattern behind all your struggles, your losses, and those silent prayers you thought went unheard. It will all make sense. He said you are stepping into a phase where the things you once thought were gone forever begin returning to you. But here is the secret: they aren't coming back in the same old, broken way. They are returning in a stronger, healthier, and more meaningful form. He said a person who carries pure, genuine intentions toward you is being guided closer to your circle. An opportunity that once slipped through your fingers is circling back around, and a blessing you thought you missed is preparing to knock on your door louder than ever before. Stay with me. Your energy is shifting right now. You are moving from survival mode to elevation mode. You are shifting from a state of constant waiting to a state of active receiving. You are moving from pain into purpose. This is not your imagination playing tricks on you. This is alignment unfolding before your eyes. And now, listen to the part Michael stressed with unshakable certainty. He said, your spirit is entering its strongest season, and nothing from your past can hold you down anymore. Not your regrets, not your fears, not the mistakes you made when you didn't know any better. Do not skip. Stay with me. He said your destiny is preparing to reveal itself in a way that will shock even you. Something huge is waiting for you. The next few sentences hold the emotional truth behind why Michael cried when he saw the version of you that exists just a little ahead of this moment. He didn't cry because he was sad. He cried because the version of you he saw was so magnificent, so healed, and so powerful that it moved him. He saw a future version of you who is stronger, clearer, and more unstoppable than the version watching this right now. Don't skip. Stay with me. He said, your future self carries a glow that comes only from surviving battles that most people would have collapsed under. You didn't collapse. You bent, but you did not break. He said your next chapter is not built on luck or coincidence. It is built on your resilience, your patience, and your hidden strength. Stay until the end. He revealed that someone will soon recognize your worth in a way that feels almost unreal to you. A conversation, a decision, or an opportunity is coming that will shift your path dramatically. He said your closed doors are about to turn into open gates, and your tears are about to turn into triumph. And now, the truth that made Michael himself emotional. He said, your breakthrough didn't arrive earlier because you were growing into the version of yourself capable of holding it. If it had come sooner, it might have crushed you. But now, you are ready. The timing wasn't late, it was perfect. Do not skip. Stay with me. He said you are stepping into a season where blessings won't just trickle in one by one, they will flood in. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals the moment your destiny stops waiting and finally starts unfolding right in front of your face. Stay until the end. The rise you have been praying for is already on its way. My beloved child, stay with me. Don't skip, because this part holds the moment Michael said would ignite your destiny like a match in a dark room. He whispered, tell them this is the chapter where their life begins to move in a completely new direction. He says he saw a moment ahead where your whole life shifts instantly, like a sudden burst of sunlight breaking through a long, dark night. Your struggle season is officially ending, and you are stepping into a phase where everything starts aligning all at once. He showed you walking into opportunities you once thought were impossible for someone like you. He saw you receiving news that instantly lifts the heavy weight off your chest. He saw you meeting someone who will play a crucial role in your future happiness. Stay until the end. He said the universe is actively rearranging itself for you right now. It is moving people, events, and blessings into your path faster than you can imagine. Something that once felt completely out of reach is coming toward you with unstoppable momentum. Do not scroll. Stay with me. And now, the part he spoke with a calm certainty that felt like destiny itself. He said, you are entering a season where your power returns, your confidence is coming back. Your clarity is returning. Your strength is being restored. The parts of you that were dimmed by heartbreak, disappointment, or betrayal are being lit up again. Don't skip. Stay with me. He said you are becoming the version of yourself that nothing can shake. Something huge is waiting for you. If you are feeling this resonance, if you feel your spirit waking up to this truth, I need you to confirm it. Leave a comment saying, I am ready to receive. To solidify this contract with the universe, your voice has power. When you type those words, you are telling the universe that you are open for business. Michael says the next part reveals the moment your blessings stop being delayed and start being delivered. Stay until the end. Your rising is already unfolding. Do not skip, because this part carries the message Michael said would awaken the power you forgot you had. He whispered, this is the moment their soul starts remembering who they were always meant to be. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay until the end. Don't scroll. Don't lose focus. Your energy right now is standing at the doorway of a massive shift, and every second you stay here pulls you closer to it. Stay with me. Listen with your heart wide open. Michael says he saw your future glowing with a light that wasn't there before. He said a chapter is closing so quietly that you don't even realize you are already stepping into a new one. He said someone who once overlooked your worth is going to see you in a way they never have before. A new opportunity, a new connection, or a new path is aligning with your energy so fast that it will feel like fate is personally holding your hand. Stay until the end. He showed visions of your strength returning, your confidence rising, and your inner voice getting louder, finally guiding you toward the life you deserve, not just the life you settled for. This shift isn't small, it is monumental, and now the party emphasized with almost divine certainty. Michael said, "Your destiny has been waiting for you to reach this exact moment of readiness." He said, "You are no longer the person who doubts themselves. You are no longer the person who hides their feelings or carries silent pain without a voice. Don't skip. Stay with me." He said, "Your blessing is now unavoidable. Nothing can block it, delay it, or redirect it anymore. Something huge is waiting for you." The next part reveals why Michael cried when he saw the strength, success, and peace you are about to step into. Stay until the end. Your new life is already unfolding around you. Do not go anywhere, because the final seal of this message is about to be placed on your heart. The next words will explain why the universe held you back just so it could launch you forward at this perfect moment. Stay with me, my beloved child. Do not let your attention drift now, because we have reached the final seal of this message. This is the part where the purpose of your pain is finally revealed. Michael says that for a long time, you felt like you were being held back. You felt like you were stuck in quicksand while everyone else was running on solid ground. But he wants you to understand the spiritual physics of what was actually happening. You were not being held back. You were being pulled back like an arrow in a bow. The further life pulled you backward, the more tension was built, and the more power was gathered. And today, on January 6th, that finger is letting go of the string. You are not just going to move forward, you are going to launch. He whispered that this is the moment where you finally understand the architecture of your struggle. You will look at the scars on your heart and realize they were necessary to create the strength you possess today. Michael says he saw a moment in your future where everything finally aligns. Your peace, your success, your relationships, and your purpose all snap into place like a perfect picture. The things that once confused you will suddenly make perfect sense. You will see clearly that the people who walked out of your life did not reject you. They were removed because they were too heavy for where you are going. They could not survive at the altitude you are about to climb to. Stay until the very end. He said the situations that once broke you are about to become the very stepping stones that lift you higher. A powerful shift is already happening inside your DNA. You are becoming stronger, wiser, and more intentional. You are no longer reacting to life, you are creating it. Michael says a message, an opportunity, or a person is about to appear in your life in a way that feels like destiny knocking loudly on your front door. It will not be subtle. It will be undeniable. And now the party spoke with deep reassurance. Michael said, "You are entering a phase where the universe will not let you go unnoticed anymore. Your efforts will be seen. Your heart will be valued. Your journey will be rewarded." He says your life is about to move from waiting to receiving, from hoping to witnessing, from hurting to healing. Something huge is waiting for you. This next chapter arrives with a speed that even he didn't expect when he first looked at your timeline. The reason Michael cried when he saw your future is that he saw the pure relief on your face. He saw you waking up in the morning without that heavy knot of anxiety in your stomach. He saw you looking at your bank account without fear. He saw you looking in the mirror and loving the person staring back. He saw you surrounded by love that doesn't hurt, by work that doesn't drain you, and by a peace that surpasses all understanding. He saw you happy, truly, deeply happy. He whispered. This is where they realized the universe wasn't ignoring them. It was preparing them. Stay with me. Do not scroll. Your destiny is shifting in real time. Every second of this message has been pulling you closer to the breakthrough written with your name on it. Michael says he saw a powerful scene ahead of you, a moment where your entire energy rises beyond anything you have ever felt. He said, the pressure you have been feeling lately is not a sign of collapse. It is a sign of transformation. It is the pressure of the diamond forming. He said winds of opportunity are about to open one after another, faster than your fear can catch up to them. The peace you lost is coming back. The confidence you forgot is returning. The clarity you prayed for is approaching. This shift is not small, it is monumental. And now, the part he shared with absolute certainty, Michael said, your life is entering a chapter where you no longer chase, you attract. You no longer beg, you choose. You no longer suffer, you rise. Your blessing is already moving toward you firmly, clearly, and unshakably. Michael wants you to know that your future is glowing with abundance, protection, and peace. The universe is not just opening a single door for you, it is opening an entire corridor of doors. He said, the emotional shift you are feeling right now is preparing your heart to finally receive what you once believed was impossible. Before we close this connection, Michael asks for one final action to seal this energy. He says that when you release your intention, the universe responds. He wants you to subscribe to this energy, not for the sake of a channel, but to align yourself with this frequency of truth. And he asks you to leave one final comment to anchor this message into your reality. I want you to write, I am walking into my light. Write it down. Speak it out loud. I am walking into my light. Michael says when you declare this, you are telling the shadows that they no longer have permission to touch you. You are telling your past that it no longer owns your future. You are telling the universe that you are ready for the abundance that has been saved for you. Your rise has already begun. The delay is over. The struggle is finished. The time for your victory is now. Walk into your light, my beloved child, and never look back.